issues? Don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day.
Get it for less at the DIY Home Center outlet. Get top quality real wood cabinets the same or less than the big box stores are selling the cheap stuff. And that's not all. Drywall screws big box stores are $6.47 a pound. At DIY only $4.99. Plus DIY has the largest selection of mobile home parts and accessories anywhere. From carpet to doors, get the DIY supplies you need for less. The DIY Home Center outlet. We are your building material closeout store. 2191 Northwest 10th Street, just 2 miles east of I-75.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back. As we wrap up, look at me. As we wrap up the second hour of Ocala Talks. Coming up at 10:05, we got Celebrity Soul Food. Chef Dr. J will be in the building talking about celebrity soul food. But right now I want to tell you, Ron DeSantis has appointed retired businessman, nature photographer, and 3-time political candidate Don Browning to the Marion County School Board. He's going to replace Beth McCall. He's from Wearsdale. He's been on many charitable organization boards. He was a candidate for county commission in 2006. He twice ran for a congressional seat more than a decade ago. Now he's a school board member. Wesley Wilcox, the Marion County Supervisor election, said Tuesday there will be a special election next year. That's because the appointment was more than 20 months before the District 2 seat was officially up again in 2024. So he's only going to serve from now until the election cycle of next year. It's called a special election. It will be on the same 2022 ballot as Districts 3, 4, and 5 of the school board seats. Those are the ones held by Eric Cumming, Chairwoman Nancy Thrower, and Vice Chairwoman Kelly King. Wilcox says this happened a number of times. Be careful of the legal term special election. People think it's going to be at a different time. It's called a special because it's going to run concurrent with the scheduled elections, just like District 4 is a special election now, but it runs concurrent with the ones that are going on in the city. Some more information about Don Brown, this from Ocala.com. He's a retired chief executive officer of Browning Forms and System, Inc., which he founded and served after serving in the United States Navy. He served on the Winter Springs City Council, Florida Council on Arts and Culture, and the Florida Juvenile Justice Association. He's volunteered on many boards and organizations: Florida Sheriff's Association, Kiwanis Club of Marion County, Ocala Lions Club, the Marion County Domestic Violence Fund. He ran for Marion County Commission in 2016. He said, I was asked if I would come out of retirement, he said. Some of the people from the school district said we need a Browning quality or better school board member and asked if I'd get involved. He put his name in the ring, and the governor, appointed him. Here's the question that everybody wants to know. What does Don Browning, the newest school board member, think about mask mandates for students? As to the mask in schools during COVID-19, Browning believes in parental choice. He says facial expressions are used to communicate in life, especially the classroom. So to put a mask on someone's face stops the primary source of oral communication. I'm not saying no mask, but you must arrive at a decision that is in a prudent way to do a prudent thing. There's a lot of research out there that masks are to guard the sick person from passing along the disease. They can provide some protection, he says, but if you're trying to stop a virus with a mask, that's almost a joke. So Don Browning is the new school board member. We now have a full school board again. I don't know much about Mr. Browning. I knew that he ran for county commission. I had him on the radio in 2016 when he was running for county commission, briefly. But he is from Wearsdale. He's 78 years young, coming out of retirement to serve a little over a year, like a year and a week or a year and a couple weeks on the school board before it's back up for elections in 2022. So Don Browning is your newest school board member. I've lost my place here all of a sudden. It happens. I'm not, I played college football, shots to the head, so I lose my place every now and then. Hey, do you know that snooping, the people that snoop, I don't know if you were a snooper. I was never the Christmas gift snooper. My sister was. She would go snoop and unwrap the gifts and see what she was getting on. I always thought that was kind of anticlimactic. But speaking of snoopings, they did a survey of 100,000 Americans. And what they asked was things like, have you ever scrolled through your partner's text messages or emails and read them? More than a third of the Americans who took part in the survey said, yep, I've snooped. More women than men, though, said it was okay to spy. 37% of women said it was okay to spy on a significant other if acceptable. Only 29% of males agreed with that statement. There's a surprise. It jumped considerably, though, if bad behavior is expected. 78% of women polled said if they expect bad behavior, of course you search through text messages and emails, while 61% of men said you search through text messages and emails. How about this? How about not having any bad behavior? My phone is fingerprint protected, so that people just can't pick it up and just try to use numbers and all to get into it. It does have a password on it. And my wife is well aware of what my password is, as I am well aware of what her password is. That's where I would get suspicious. Did you change your password on your phone? You didn't tell me what it was. Well, yeah, it's not that big deal. Don't make it a big deal. I just changed it. No big. That would cause me to have suspicion. But we don't have that. My wife is free to pick up my phone and use it and read it and do whatever she wants to with it anytime she wants to, as I am with hers. If you're snooping, there's probably much bigger issues going on than just snooping, I would think. Now, I'm not the best at these relationship things. This is my third marriage. Third time's a charm, though. I've got the keeper now. I found my forever home. I was up for adoption at the Humane Society, and I found my owner in my forever home with Susan. But I was surprised that almost 40% of women thought, of course it's okay for me to look at my man's phone or my significant other's phone, whether they like it or not. That's what I can do. It's one of those things where I wouldn't do it. I can pick up my wife's phone anytime I want to and look at it. But why? She's not, I trust her, with everything. So I have no need to go snooping. That's the other thing, is if you're the snooper, are you trying to hide something? Who knows? Yeah, the phone's ringing in the background. People forget I'm live on the air. But I was surprised at the number of women, almost 40%, that said spying on their significant other is completely acceptable. And if bad behavior is thought of, then it goes up to the 80 percentile. I mean, that's okay. I wouldn't think it's that much, but only 29% of men agreed that it's okay to snoop. That's a lot of men. That's 3 out of every 10. But that goes up to 6 out of every 10 men when they think there's bad behavior going on as well. So we're live on the air. We'll be with you in a moment there, caller. Stand by. So it was going to continue to ring, so I had to let them know we were live on the air. Where do you brush your teeth? So this is interesting. 4% of people ask about this, and who would do this? Brush their teeth in the shower. One girl said, I knew a girl in college who had her morning coffee, which made her have to use the restroom, and while she was on the toilet, she'd brush her teeth. What? Yeah, did it to save time. That's weird, okay? I brush my teeth in front of my sink in the mirror. Brush your teeth in the shower or while you're using the restroom? Seriously? I don't know about all that. Hey, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to have Dr. J from Celebrity Soul Food. He's going to be with us talking about Celebrity Soul Food's grand opening coming up this weekend. I believe it's this weekend. Let me look at the paperwork again. I think it's this weekend. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, the CEP will be out there Friday, September 3rd. That's tomorrow. We'll talk with him about that and all that's going on with Celebrity Soul Food. We'll do that next. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.